Hey guys, what's up? SJ Shinobi here today and back again with another video. Now today, as you guys can see in the background here, this is some Fortnite gameplay, but don't worry, this is not gonna be like a regular gameplay video. Today I'm actually gonna be talking about some Shinobi Striker and Season 2 and kind of my wish list for it. I know I might be a little late on this, but yeah, I'm sorry guys. I just had to upload this for you guys because I wanted to share this with you guys. And yeah, I might do more of these videos later on my channel because I got my new tablet or whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So far, right? Shinobi Striker. We're still in Season 1 now. We got our last DLC for this season, which was Madara. He was DLC 9. There was 8 other characters who came before him, which, I didn't think they were all going to come out this quick or whatever. I thought they were going to come later. But, Madara was the last one. So as Season 2 rolls around, a lot of things have come that were new to the game. Ugh, I can't even talk right. Sorry about that. We got the 6-man, the survival... Ugh, I can't. I'm sorry. The survival exercise, the 6-man battle royale, that was really fun. You can play with other people, or if you have friends, you can play against bots too, 4 people and then 2 bots, but that was a really great addition to the game. They changed some loading screens and stuff, they added the characters, jutsus, whatever. Season 1 came with some great things, right? We got Ninja World League and whatever, but see, as Season 2 rolls around, there are a couple things that I personally wish that would come to the game. Number 1, certain characters now. For example, so far we have like 5 members of the Akatsuki. We have Pain, we have Obito if you count him, not really, but so you have Pain, Konan, Kisame, Deidara, and who else? And no, wait, what? It's Pain, Konan, Kisame, Itachi, and Deidara. I'm pretty sure it's only 5 of them, right? So I would like to see characters like Sasori, Kakuzu, and Hidan to make it onto the game. They should make Sasori a range type because he uses puppets. Kakuzu should be an attack type, although he can play at range, but I prefer him to be an attack type because of his damage. And Hidan should be a defense because his Scythe is in the game, which is for defense type. So I think those 3 should be in there. And I also personally think there should be more attack type characters. We have only had 2 attack type DLC characters, which were the first Hokage, which is Hachirama Senju, and the 4th Hokage, which is Minato. Them 2 are attack types, but see, I don't really think they play as attack types because Minato plays more like a range, to be honest, in my opinion. Because, his speed and his moves. And Hashirama plays more like a defense. So I don't really think they fit well as really attack types. But, that's the way the game was made. And I'm kind of glad because their moves are really good for attack types. I use Hashirama's Wood Dragon when I rock it with the Rasengan on my attack builds. And, yeah. And then Minato, his Flying Raijin was a great addition for flag battles, to play it around. But they had to change that a bit. So yeah, personally, I want those characters. And I also would like to see some of the Jinchuriki make it into the game too, like Yugito, Yagura, and Killer Bee especially. He has a great chance of coming to the game. I would really like to see him in the game, because that would be nice. But he should be like a defense type character, because, or an attack maybe, who knows. But his 8 sword dagger, whatever, is for range time, so I'm not sure about that yet. And I'd like to see more game... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. Some new game modes. For example, regular 1v1s, like you and another person, and you fight it out like, best out of 3 lives or whatever, set how many lives, have a time limit and battle it out, and have like, another player to like heal you or whatever so you can keep going or something like that, with special rules. Some fun game mode like that, and change things like base battles and barrier battles. Now, I am not a fan of barrier battles at all. They are very boring, and I lose a lot of them. That's why when Ninja World League comes out, it just has a combat battle and flag battle. That's the only thing that I play, and I only enjoy it. Now, base battles can be very annoying sometimes with defense types, because, that's what you really have to play. Throw up a sand shield, use Obito's Uchiha Flame formation. So, yeah, that's how it is. I would like to see those changes. Or, other game modes, too. Listen, I know this type game, like Shinobi Striker is like an online 4v4. Story mode really isn't meant for this game, but... if they could do something similar with, like, different types of missions, that would be good. And speaking of missions, the regular missions in this game are very boring. I'm not really a fan of them. I hardly ever play them. They should really do something to change it up like that. I don't know, but they should add better missions and change that up too. And also, I would like to see like different types of weapons, especially because like attack types. I know how they had to make it like that. Attack types gonna only use things like punching gloves or daggers or like claws or something. I understand that, but they should have better weapons though. And another thing I want to come to the game: character transformations. Now, I know there's already, like, Sage Mode for defense types, but that's not really Sage Mode. That's Sage Transformation, which is weaker than regular Sage Mode like Naruto learned at the Mount Miyamboku with the toads. But I would like to see that for the game. You know, regular Sage mode. Like when you get Sage mode in that game, if they make this into the game, I would like to be given the option to either train like the toads, like Naruto and Jiraiya did, the snakes, like Orochimaru did. No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that. Kabuto did, but that was Sage transformation, or like the slugs, because some people are saying that like Hashirama learned his Sage mode from like the slugs in like the forest or something. But I would love to see things like that. And regular characters in the game, they should have transformation too. Like Naruto should have like Six Paths mode. And why doesn't Sasuke have his Rinnegan in the game? And as a character like Madara, see how he has the Rinnegan? You should be able to learn the Rinnegan from him. That would be a really cool addition I would like to see into the game. And another thing I would like to see. Maps. We need new maps in the game. I'm tired of playing at the leaf, the cloud, and the sand and the rain. And I hate playing flag battle in the rain. The buildings are just too much to climb up of. The sand is pretty fun. I like going down like that sand slide, the quicksand, to like move around quicker. I really like it. Especially when you're playing Gaara. In case you didn't know, you can like move around quicker when you're playing him. Because, that's like his natural habitat for him to, play around in. And Leaf Village. It's okay. I mean, the forest is pretty nice to play combat battles in. I like it. That's like the one map I really like. And the city Hidden Leaf is okay. It could be a bit better, but we need more maps. We really need to. Especially for certain game modes. I would like to see new maps into the game. Really. Or what else we could do if the maps were to change, you can make it different depending on like, the game modes or whatever. I think for game modes like base battles, certain places should be different than others. Now, I think that we should add maps like the way Storm 4 did. Like Shinobi Striker could take a lot from Storm 4 what they did. Like Storm 4 had like all of the maps. I mean all of them. Although it didn't have things like Mount Miyamboku, which I was really mad because I played Storm 3. And I was happy to see that map in there. It was really cool. We need better maps like Mount Miyaboku, and other parts of like the same villages. Like the Hidden Waterfall Village. I'm not really a fan of the cloud because when I'm playing, certain game modes, especially like combat battle, I fall all the way down to the map. I'm not really a fan. There's like no solid ground to be on there. I'm not really a fan of that too much. But other than that, those are the couple things I would like to see. I would like to see like other outfits. Okay, now here comes the customization part. Now you see when you get certain clothes for a character, like if you buy Naruto's clothes, it comes in one color, then there's like a whole other version that has different colors. I would like to be able to get just one pair of clothes and change the color at any time. Like I would really like that, like the way Xenoverse does that. Because that would be a really cool option for me because you can just change the color or whatever. But I would really like to see that. Because that would be cool, customizable thing. And I like how you can like change like, their headband, the hair color, skin at any given time. I really like that about Shinobi Striker. Customization is very good, but as I said before, there's lots of things in this game that could use improvement. And see, as Season 2 rolls around, we could use a lot more DLC characters. Or, as DLC characters come in, the roster gets bigger. So, like I said before, the rest of the Akatsuki, some of the Jinchuriki, or some other characters too. See, or what we could do is use things... What am I missing? What? Okay, so yeah. Got off track for a second. I would like to see those features added into the game. More game modes, better maps, more characters, and better customization. So yeah, I would like to see a lot of those things brought into the game. Now, I hope Season 2 rolls around really soon and fixes certain things, and another thing I would like to add is Jutsu. Now, certain Jutsu are into the game, but they're not the same like the other. Like, Jutsu like... I don't know, the Almighty Push. That was in the anime. That move was very OP in the anime. Pain came up, destroyed the whole city. See, now in the game, that's more like a defensive type jutsu, less than an attack. Because you can use it very defensively. I guess you can use it offensively if like a teammate uses a Rasengan to chase after them. But I think that could use a bit of a buff and certain moves. Now, variations of certain moves like the Rasengan. We have the Rasen Shuriken, Massive Rasengan, the regular, the Vanishing. I think we should have more variants of the Rasen Shuriken, and to be honest, the Rasen Shuriken is a good move. That needs a serious buff by Season 2, because that move would be very good if it was stronger. I would like to see that. And, yeah, weapons, and like, how, like, Sasuke can use, like, lightning style on his sword? I would like to see something like that. We should have, like, regular of the 5 nature transformations as regular jutsu that we should be able to use. Like, fire style, water style, earth style, all them things. I would like to see more of those regular, element nature transformation jutsu brought into the game rather than others. And yeah, And clothing in certain items, I'm kind of cool with the clothes in the Ninja World League, but I wish they would add, like, you know, more stuff. And yeah, I think those should be all added into the game. Those are all my ideas for Season 2. I hope Season 2 really rolls around really quickly. Because, you know, Season 1, I think it's going to be over soon. You know, Ninja World League is still going on. Shinobi Strike is a very fun game. Could use improvements, like I said before. I really enjoyed it and stuff. It's really nice, you know, when you're playing the game and the customization and all these features are being brought together. But I think certain things... Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention. There are a couple of things that I wish that could be fixed. Like, for example, when I'm playing like a combat battle and someone hits me with, like, I don't know, a Chidori or like Madara's Fireball, I do not like the fact that when you get knocked down and you just keep falling and you can't get back up. That is very frustrating. And another thing, Madara's Fireball, that Majestic Destroyer Flame, that move is way too OP. That could use a good rebalance or a nerf, because that move can break through sand shields, your regular guard, any other type of shields or whatever, and the damage is ridiculous, and it hits you and burns you even after you get hit. So it does damage like a poison, you know, cut from like Orochimaru's sword if you buy the DLC, because, you know, no, not his sword, his snake arm thing, I don't remember the name, my bad. That does some damage, but and the only way to, like, you know, counter that is to use like healing from a healer. So yeah, I think that would be cool. And I personally like the idea that I can, you know, express my ideas in this. Listen, I really think this game could really go down a good path if Bandai Namco listens to the community of what other people have to say about the game, things that they can add, remove, balance, nerf, and stuff. And I really think Obito's DLC could use another rebalance, because that invincibility glitch was ridiculous, and after that got balanced, but I think that could still use like a serious nerf or whatever. So yeah, those are all my ideas. I know I messed up when I was talking there, stuttering because I couldn't talk. I was messed up. So yeah, those are all my ideas. Let me know your guys' ideas down in the comments below. That is all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Later, guys. Peace.